because the Almighty is a positive person. And regardless of what happened, he has something positive to add. You know, after the storm, there must be a calm, or there will be another storm, and then the calm. And so regardless of what, the Almighty has another positivity to add. And the final one is judgment. Because judgment is a positivity. That's why I have a song that I made, which started, judgment is a must, for without judgment, there can be no peace. Well, like I say, lots of things are happening. And it is very, very important for intelligent persons who live on the earth to know what's going on around them. You know, for example, if some people are being put in slavery over there, you don't tell yourself, oh, there's them over there. That's not me. It's a close possibility you are next, or the next after the next. So this is why intelligent Africans live in communities, you know? And the European, in his devil language, called English, is the language of the devil. He tried to turn the word community into a wicked word with, you know, commune, community. You can find all these words together. And Adana-ism, and call it communism. You know, communism, communism. Same way with, you know, in a community you live in a social order. And he put on the ism and call it socialism. The words are correct, but he gives it a different meaning than what the original root word explains with clarity. This is why, if you look in the dictionary, the original dictionaries which you would use in universities and schools, you would find that socialism is a good word. I read it out to you many times before. And what is the specialty of these people who organize the English language out of basically all the rest of European languages which evolved from Greek to Roman to German to the Germanic languages which are French and English and Spanish and etc. And out of those languages came English. Well, you have Scottish, you know. So the English used to speak Cockney before, you know. So in the construction of the language now, as a man thinketh, so is he. So because of this corrupt thinking that they have, if you get the original scholarly work, Webster, Oxford, the original ones, the thick dictionaries, because you know they got a lot of carbon copies happening to everything, you will find that socialism is a positive word. And this is why when I started my program, I said the school curriculum needs to be suspended. This since in 2003, for us to study word. Because there are people on TV speaking words which they do not know the meaning of. And it's politicians and other intellectuals speaking the word. And I said I know that they never looked in the dictionary, because what they are saying, I know they didn't look in the dictionary. And that's what I do. Even if I know the meaning of a word, as I understand it, I look to see what the dictionary have, to see if it's coordinating with my understanding of the word. So they talk nonsense about socialism, nonsense, and get away with it because of the literacy of the rest of the people. And the European, like I said, is he who gave socialism another meaning when he's speaking to people. You see, it's two different things. You got the dictionary, and then you have when people speak. And when people speak, that's why they say talk is cheap. You can just utter words. It ain't got to be true. It ain't got to mean anything. It ain't got to make sense. You could just talk it. But if you were to put those words in a book to sell, like a dictionary, people would throw it in the garbage. People already would tell you, yo, you know what you should do with this book? Throw it in the garbage and then jump in after it. Because remember, these people want to take you money with stupidness. That's why a dictionary has to be 98% accurate to be accepted. You give way for an error here and there because of cultural misunderstanding. For example, like the word black. They will have negative things about black. This shirt black, but I just wash it, so it ain't dirty. My hand ain't get dirty. So they say black equal dirty. So it's stupid. You know, well, it's this kind of corruption because of the minds of people that you get this distortion of words, etc. So, our people have to learn the devil's language and how the devil twists this language in such a way. If you go to the root of the word in Latin, you will find the true meaning. For example, the word breath in English really came from the root word spiritus in Latin. Spiritus means breath of a god. And that's how we get spirit. Because what the Romans learned from the ancient Egyptians is that in their dictionaries, they took the dictionaries to Greece, you know, Alexander, and burned all what they couldn't carry. They burned the rest, burned up the whole library. In that library, breath is the spirit of the Almighty. So spiritus in Latin means breath of a god, or really is the breath of God, which he gave unto man, which is this same breath out here. It's not like how they want you, he made man and then put his breath in him. He made him to breathe the breath of life, which is his spirit that keeps a man alive. If he does not walk with the spirit of the Almighty where he's going, even if he's wicked, you got to walk with the spirit of the Almighty. If you're going under the sea, you got to walk with that. If you're going up in space, if you're going anywhere where there isn't proper, even down in a mine, they have to take some of the spirit of the Almighty there and have it. So if the air gets too polluted, they have to put on these masks and breathe pure oxygen. So it is these constructions that you get mixed up when you come into English, right? The original meaning from the ancient world of Egypt and Ethiopia is gone. So spirit become, it is a meaning. Spirit is invisible. Oxygen is invisible. And you can feel it. Like you said, this spirit brush past me. Is this spirit got the shit moving on the line? And a spirit brush past me. You know? It's invisible. And we get spirit in a mental state now. So people got different versions of spirit in a mental state because they put it in a zombie state. There is no zombie state to the Almighty. Everything has an explanation, even the one that you don't understand. Just like radio waves, just like atomic waves, just like so many other waves that they keep discovering. It's there. The knowledge of the Almighty is unbelievable unless you understand and understand the power of the Creator, which you should after you've lived a certain amount of time. Now, that'll bring me right away to, like I say what people say. People talk a lot of trash. And it is so much trash is being spoken now that the devil's language is the ruling language in the world. That is unbelievable. So, that's how the Almighty said, the devil will fool the whole world. It's in English. This is the language you rule with. So everyone like King James now got their own version of words. But words are not like that. Each word has a specific meaning. Directly to the context in which it is spoken. So, a master of English, you can't fool them. Because a speech must have a context. Saying something must have a context in which you speak it. That's why there's something named etymology, which is the root of the word. And that's why many words are made from one word, added on to something else. You understand? So like you got free, then you got freedom, then you got Freemason, you know? Then they say about free enterprise, free this, they got plenty other free. And similarly with many other words. There's a construction of words that surround it in a different context. So that's why you have to know each and every word. And it's not as hard as it looks. If you train your brain to scholarly work, it will be simple. Just like how those footballers who do just juggling, they can't do those things on the field in a real game, which is a rough business. But in a competition, they can juggle it and roll it around their head and all that because that's what they do. So you can improve in anything, you know. So if you could discipline your mind, your brain, yourself to consciousness, you could learn anything. And this is why the devil does not want you or your country to ever have peace. Because to discipline your mind to these things, you have to have a humble environment, you know, so there is no distraction, so you can focus. So this is why the devil rather you drinking alcohol and these kind of things. So you will be unstable. You won't be able to focus. And the exact reasons why America always attacking people, destroying their country, giving you wrong teachings about socialism and all these kind of things, you know, and preaching individualism, and preaching private sector, not public sector, everything opposite to what the Almighty promote. The Almighty promote unity. Community is community. Unity is in that word. Commune and unity make community. So all you have to do is study words, and you'll be wiser than all the fools who think they're smart, but not being clever. So that's why the world is in confusion, because the devil is performing. Now, a lot of Africans getting confused, and I come right away. That's why from the time I started my program in 2003, I told people, you got to be very, 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 very careful what you're saying when you're dealing with me, because I deal with individual words. Now, you know the controversy that is going on with the President of America. But I know that ain't the only nonsense that spoke. But like I said, people got a mouth, they can speak any foolishness. All the persons who following these same set of people is be talking plenty nonsense. That's why I made the statement when I started the program that the school curriculum need to be suspended since 2003, because they got people in Guyana here on TV talking words that they do not know the meaning of, and got people following, and African people following Europeans who propagandize them. Remember that word? What Marcus tell you about propaganda. It is being used to destroy the hopes and aspirations of people even more than open warfare. Propaganda more dangerous. So, no wonder Mr. Trump says what he says. Because if he from where he talking about, and you coming under he, so he can call you that. Because he knew his ancestors treat black people like that, program them to be like that, program them to be like that among each other, and to this day, they continue to be like that. You can't call the Chinese there now. You got to call the Chinese all kind of names in a time. But not now. Because the Chinese leadership took charge of the nation. That is why I burn black so-called intellectuals, complaint leaders of black people. And I only speak of certain people who have proven themselves. Because like I said, in the English language, you can make people believe what is not. Because the system set that you could make people believe. The whole system people following, it's called Westminster. That's what England and America is. America come out of England. England is Westminster. That's where the parliament there. That's where the queen lives. That's where the program comes out of. Westminster. And Westminster put out the propaganda about this and that. It's Westminster had black people in this country in poverty, living from plantation. It's Westminster put out the system of private sector, of capitalism. Westminster put out the system of people drinking. They used to give black people and Indian people, that's why both become drunkards. On the plantation, you used to pay them part of the salary in alcohol, which they got right there, because sugar, molasses, and rum they dealing with. So that's why wherever you see the English there, the people turn drunkards. Nothing wrong with the people drinking, because remember they controlling the wealth to military supremacy. You know who under them, as long as you're drinking, you can't make it up. They do the same thing with the Indians in North America, give them fire water, and they start to drink. It's got you feeling nice first, you know. But then you just become, what do you call it? Imbecilic, like an imbecile. Yeah, like a baby. Worse than a baby. So, we have people who following these people. And that's why this man could insult African people, because they don't stand up for the nation and represent. Because the white man also bring money and get them. So they sell out their culture, their dignity, and everything else for money. I burn money. That's why they spend out money. I stopped work since 1979. 2 years after I became Rasta. I worked 4 years now coming out to school. Turned Rasta in the 4th year, the 5th year. And so in the 5th and the 6th year, I was Rasta in work, public servant, and then I stopped work. Because the wisdom of Rastafari showed me that none of these things that I got me following is towards I being wise or alive. It has nothing to do with my life. President, parliament, job, none of them things. Money, all them things is joke. If a man ain't got a presidential head, I'm sorry for you. You waiting for a president? If you ain't got a parliamentary head, I'm sorry for you. You waiting for the parliament? When you know the Almighty, He's don't know you get a president here, a parliament here, and a job here. Matter of fact, the job all around you is job. But you see, unless you got wise people talking to you, you just feel like a fool. And that's the problem. The Europeans tell these people these things and put it in the school system. And these people, so brainwashing it, they believe in them. And if they get the opportunity in it, the few opportunities are there in it, if they allow to preach it and make the system real as if it's real. That's why they stand Bonham now has got to come to Bonham. Because he changed the system. He said we can walk to the social order. You know? Which is collective work, not individual. Individual is a clown. Because no individual can make it in this world. Because you got to deal with other people. I don't got to deal with nobody. Make your own money, make your own this, make your own pants, you short, you this, you shoe, you do, plant your own food, this, do. You can live like a pauper compared to the rest of people. all the people them who making money, all the people them who going somewhere, they using other people. And the most time they don't treat the people fair. Now, for example, as Mr. Trump running up his mouth, they get half of black people. Right? And they stay robbing people till to this day. Right? They can't mind themselves, because they can't stay home and look after. They are going to rob people all over. Now, we come to this country now. Mr. Shearer run up, Mr. Shearer from PP run up and out about Jack Joe. Like if Jack Joe got some, he ideas this and he ideas that. The only reason I say Jack Joe is there is because the guy a little more Indian than black. His majority put Mr. Jack Joe there is not no intelligence test. None of them there. It's not intelligence test for them there. It's a majority of illiterate people. Because most of the voters, the illiterate in context of what these ones know. What is they put them there? They so-called until they come put them there. And there's no test that they pass to go there. They didn't go to no school and learn how to run no country. A country is not a business with 20 people. Most people could barely handle 5 people. Much more for our country. And this is such a small country, 750,000. And they stay tripping. Same way in the PNC too. None of them they ain't pass no intellectual tests to run country. Is your luck running a majority, you get it. So when people pump in the scene, I don't know who the pump in the scene, but me don't need president. Me don't need parliament. I don't need job from them neither. As the cow would need a job, because I got more sense more than he. I don't see no animal looking for no job. They don't looking for no president, they don't want no parliament, they don't want no nothing. I know when you look around the world, you see, these are people who make the people suffer. And you know what is come and tell you? Something called rhetoric. Make believe that they are intelligent, following the system of reason of European. And the European make sure you present all the FATF people. There's another CIA plot just to keep black people locked in a jail. Because FATF is a jail. FATF can't make black people prosper in this country. It ain't making black people prosper in no country. It's just another jail. Just like the drug laws. It's just another jail to keep you locked so you would never rise. Because this is the whole plan. To keep you inferior. Now, and this is why I was going to talk about Bonham. Because Bonham is not an inferior person. He ain't going under them. What you need to do is unite the people around you. That's what you need to do. What the Almighty tell you to do. If you read number 1, you can see what he told Moses in Numbers 1 verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the first day of the 2nd month of the 2nd year after they had come out of Egypt into the wilderness, saying, Take ye of all the sum of the children of Israel and gather them and number them as in armies, as when going to war. And he called out the names of this one from the 12 from Reuben tribe, who must put over Reuben. This one, who you must put over God, who you must put over Isaac, who you must put over this. And any leader who is gathering black people, they really know what is to lead. So, that's where Bonham had sense. That's why the white man didn't like it, because you don't like Africans who have sense. He don't like no African who got a proper following. They know these are the things got no proper following. You want them be individual pumping thing with it, and they're going to make you fail. And the people are going to just cast you out. Just got to cast out height. Useless. After you fail. Because when you look, the people ain't got nothing. They ain't got no bank. They ain't got no insurance company. They ain't got no big import-export company. They ain't got no shipping company. They ain't got no shipyard. They ain't got no kind of substantial business. And that's how black people left till today, you know. And that's why I said the people in the PNC, yeah, can't lead me. Because y'all ain't got no bank. Y'all ain't got an insurance company. I started my story playing this 2018. I started these things long before Mr. Granger come. Long before these ones will come ruling out, Tratmanies. When I talk these things, Mr. Tratman was in the PNC. There wasn't no AFC. Ramjatan was in the PPP. So I say, wrong man, y'all start to. Because I understand every single word y'all speak, and I know if it makes sense, and if y'all just building up. God is what is do with the illiterate people. They just build them up. Well, this is the reason why Mr. Trump could say what he say. Because when he look, and they know how to be comfortable. That's why they got fat for know everything what's going on in your country, how much money you got, that's the IMF programs be so extensive, you got to follow this, you got to follow that, you got to follow. So they could know everything what's going on in your country, and they know he prosper, know he, I know he. So, we could call it the name. Remember I used to use the word before. I used to say, what they tell you is be a toilet waste. Or it's a bunch of shaving cream. Trump was explicit with it. What we mean, it's a pit toilet. And this we saying yeah, come with it. I show them. That's what I tell them. I say, these people don't cut off your head, you know. They don't have no respect for y'all. You know, these people don't respect you, you know. They don't respect none of y'all. What do I say? Haiti and Africa and El Salvador. So this whole system of the Marx they're talking you is a bunch of trash. And in a reason about yeah, Carl, I got to mention Mr. Basil Williams. Mr. Basil Williams, you have no right speaking on alcohol, on marijuana, because you know nothing about marijuana. All the time you was out, you didn't talk nothing about marijuana. Now you in 2 years, you know about marijuana. You watch some DVD. Who gave you the DVD? The U.S. Embassy? I already give the president 2 DVDs on medical marijuana. So I don't know where you get the information from. And if you want practical information for the past 40 years, I could give you it. Because since them times, I deal with marijuana. And I won't let you or any other African who don't know what they're talking about tell me, go drink rum. We make the legal for you. Because I know you don't make nothing legal. You don't even understand the word. It's white man make the word legal. And legal is just a word, like any other word what he make. That he could say it's legal and that illegal. Marijuana illegal? Well, he going to tell God it's illegal. Don't tell me. Because I tell you, hey, you're an idiot or what? Who got more sense, the creator or you? You see, I got personal sense, you know, since I was a little boy. So somebody who coming to me now when I is this age now, all the time I know myself, me know you. You never tell me nothing that makes sense. Then you suddenly come telling me what makes sense. This is the ignorance who the white man trained people into. And he's so convincing in his act of philosophy that he make people believe that he's not an idiot. And you following selling all your energy to he. No wonder he keep getting stronger. Now, he got you treating your people like exactly though. People from in the hole. People from in a toilet waste. This is what you got you treat me people. Because when you tell me you're going to put me in jail for 3 years for him, therefore you see me as though. Imagine me, Mark Britton, when QC, come and tell you something intelligently about marijuana. And this is what you're going to see. Like if I stupid. So all the days, me 40 years, however, again, marijuana is stupid. Bob Marley's an idiot. You would lock you up for 3 years if you come here right now. Jacob Mel, you would lock you up for 3 years. You know what? I was watching a program today with this African professor, this American professor, talking about African people. And he said, it's a spirit, it's a demon spirit that is in black people who attack other black people. It has taken over them, repossessed. This is a white spirit. That's what possesses white. That's what's got to care when you're dealing with the people them. The wicked ones, and the wicked ones is run government and all them things, you don't run business and industries and all them things. I can show you all the DVD on my next program. For show you who just run the world. And this spirit in these people that I can't see, they don't see God. They just see the white man as the advisor. This is what they see. I never see anyone looking for a white man to be advisor. And it's like they feel like them animals. I never had a white man teaching me yet in my life. I went to America in 1982, permanent residence. October 82. 84 less than 2 years, because it was long before October I come back. 84 I back in this country, must about a year and a half I back in this country. I gone back. 85 I back in this country. And then I was going back to come back permanent. 3 years I done with America. America, why you permanent residents? And when I go back over there, Bonham died. Because I said coming back to join Bonham. 3 years in America, I see enough America. I said, I was rusted them time, you know. I said, and these people have nothing to give nobody. And they fight them Bonham. Bonham from now on, nobody don't tell me nothing about Bonham. Nobody dare tell me nothing about Bonham from that time till to this time. Don't ever even try it. Because you need to take me on TV. But nobody don't challenge me till to this day. Anyway, Bonham died. Oh, shucks. I says, what go on here? Emptiness in the black society when Bonham died. Emptiness. And so it is till to now, except for Fark and them up north, and a few other people. Now, I ended up going back 87, height and power. 2 years after Bonham died. Then I went back and to come back again and go up and down. Because me America not exciting me as a Rasta before I go America. I done 5 years Rasta when I go America. So, America is no excitement to me. Ethiopia is excitement. Now, and Egypt. So, 15 years, 87 I go again, and then 88 I go and open a store, a vegetarian store, ITAL store. And I said I left with people to run and come work. And I could never find somewhere. They ended up asking me to be there for 10 years. Yeah. I had the store for the next 5.5 years. Then I stay off a year, and then I go and open another store again for 2 years. And then I quit and reached back here on the 14th of January, just like today, 1998. So, today is 20 years since I returned to this country. And the black people around, who supposed to be intelligent, can't show me nothing up to now. Nothing. I gotta come and teach the people something. Because all they happen is following Westminster. Leading black people nowhere. They have no foundation. We have no bank, no insurance company. The Globe Trust crashed under black people. Black intellectuals. Make all the black people from England and all them people them lose their money. Life is a serious thing and life is a business. And if you don't operate like a business, that's why Trump could tell you, we tell you. Can't tell the Chinese though. They run business. With the business people there in the PNCR. What they're doing is after public funds. Just like Jack Dio, you just run up him out of public funds. And the friends them get access to public funds and duty-free this and then all them things and they run up them out. The white man don't respect your car, you're yelling money like the white man. Because you got to set a different system. You can't win the white man tea game unless you got a big country like China, where you could collect a lot of resources, and then you got an aggressive people like the Chinese, who are more culturally oriented to the people than African people, who got damaged by the white man, and got the spirit of the white man in them, and they're pretending that they're hard, and they can't organize one little black community, one black community. I don't even feel we buy on something villages. Because we buy on something villages, how we operate like this? We ain't got no bank, we got no shit company, we ain't got no nothing. And people claim it intelligent. That's what I tell you about the English language, you could mislead people. My time running out so fast. Operator, I don't know if it's possible to get more time. I know I did start late. If not, no problem. But you will let me know. If not, my time is almost at an end. I would have to finish out. Let me sing the song I was telling you about. Judgment is a must, for without judgment there can be no peace. So why you learning but your culture, brother? Is it to serve yourself? And why you learning but your culture, sister? Is it to serve someone else? See why you learning but your culture, youth man? Is it to serve Karamawi? And why you learning but your culture, youth woman? Is it the nation of Israel? The reason I'm asking this question, to know if you're going right or if you're going in the wrong direction, away from the light. Rastafari, he rules the universe, both the day and the night. By now you should have known how much you're worth in King Selassie I sight. That's what I'm asking. Why you learning but your culture? Greetings, is it to serve yourself? And why you learning but your culture, sister? Is it to serve someone else? See why you learning but your culture, youth man? Is it to serve Karamawi? And why you learning but your culture, youth woman? Is it the nation black Israel? The reason I'm asking this question, because when I looked around, I didn't see anything going on. There was no foundation, no. How long does it take, my brother man, to set a foundation? Make me feel like something has gone wrong with King Selassie I plan. That's what I'm asking. Why you learning but your culture? Greetings, is it to serve yourself? Say, why you learning but your culture, sister? Yes, Dominique. It's not possible to get any time, right? All right. Well, we'll continue it in the next 2 weeks. I had some shots to show you. Remember I showed you the last time, or the previous time, about the Ethiopian who came to sign treaty with the European Italians. They called him down and then they cut off his head and had it on a plate. I had some more hairs to show you. It wasn't his head alone they cut off, you know. So, if you don't know life's serious, and life is a military order, and a military discipline, and that reminds me, African people have no discipline today. People keep talking about what's going on in the buses with the music, there's no respect. When I went to Queen's College, that was the foundation, respect. Guyana was a respectful place in those times, under Mr. Burnham. So, unless you take charge of your life and stop letting Europeans lead you, your people will remain toilet waste and will be treated as such. They can't treat me, sir. Anyway, Mr. Basil Williams, you have double-crossed the people who you tell come and see you, and but how they must go to community. They don't even have to go to no community. I didn't come to the meeting. The truth is that the Almighty said each and every horrible thing given to man to be used at meat. And anytime I was to get, anytime I walk my Bible, and when I read it to the judge, say, yeah, I'll just throw this in the garbage, because the Bible is trash. And all the people who read the Bible is trash. People, because none of them don't defend the herb that the Almighty made for man and for animals. So, y'all are not as intelligent as I make yourself out to be. Thanks to Safe TV, thanks to Brother Dominique, and I'll see you in the next 2 weeks. And I'll show you who does really run the country and the world system that we follow in. And we will never rise in it. Until you love your people, until you love your nation, you will be an inferior person to Europeans and to the Chinese. See you in the next 2 weeks.